But this part 2, picking up where I left off. But yeah, this Aquarius thought they could do this magic, stab somebody in the back, and walk off into victory because they was working with this karmic entity. This Queen of Cups and this Emperor was working against their niece or nephew. Is what I'm picking up. Yeah. This Aquarius wanted equal give and take. That's why they was crying like a fool. And they thought nobody knew that their ass was this Empress in reverse. They thought nobody knew that they thought if they could keep everybody blind, that they ships was coming in, nobody would notice that they was the one who stole this money out this house. And that's why they asked in despair. And every time they leave, look, they know they need to put it to rest, but they don't. They leave to go do another spell, another ritual, another hex or a curse, or some shit like that. Because that's how they became the Nine of Pentacles, doing hexes and curses on this divine partnership. They was doing hexes and curses on this Empress, the confirmation. This Knight of Swords was doing hexes and curses on this twin flame union, thinking that they was going to have a divine partner with this King of Cups, but it's not happening. Because this King of Cups know that this Queen of Cups was their true love. And they needed to offer this cup to this Queen of Cups, because this Queen of Cups would not judge them. They just needed to admit the truth. This Scorpio needed to admit the truth. What they thought that was for them wasn't for them. And they need to move forward instead of playing games with this Emperor. Is this Emperor? Is this King of Cups? You feel me? And they only want to offer their cups to somebody that's in the upright, not in the reverse. They just need to admit that they hurt the wrong person. When they have an tower, they hurt the wrong person. This Queen of Wands hurt the wrong person because they seen strings of income. And they thought they could win at all costs. They thought their ship was coming in and it's to a cup shooting. But they not. Just because you offer passion don't make that shit love. Yeah. They offer passion so they can get this money. And now this Queen of Wands is having a tower because what they thought was coming in ain't coming in. What they paid for is getting them locked up in jail. So they shouldn't even pay for it, to be honest. They shouldn't ever pay for manipulation or magic. They need to put it to rest. Stealing somebody's identity and thinking you can be them forever is not going to work. That's why this third party is going in the reverse, because this King and Queen of Cups is twin flames. And no matter how much magic they do, it proved it even more with time who is the real Two of Cups, because they only see this wish fulfillment. They don't see anything else. They just see wish fulfillment coming in. Yeah. And this Knight of Swords thought they can rush in and interrupt wish fulfillment, so they can be. They was using the identity of the true Empress, this Knight of Swords, and trying to convince this Emperor that it wasn't so. But it is so. Their secrets is coming out. Communication is coming in about who the real Empress is. And how this Queen of Swords is the High Priestess that's been manipulating these energies, trying to cause a death or an ending to this situation. They was rushing in to pay for this magic, so nobody would know that they snitched this auntie and uncle when they had somebody working with them. But they thought they found the solution in starting strife, but they didn't. Only thing they did was change faith to go into these twin flame couple. Favor, fasting, is the gift of prosperity and equal give and take. They read, so you know they the karmic energy. And they was feeling left out. This Gemini was feeling left out from temperance because of what they invested in when they offered this cup. This Gemini knew better, but they still did that shit. They should have won with their first mom, because at the end of the day, the Pisces only offered this cup with the hopes that things were going to their favor. They didn't know that this person knew the truth about this King of Wands, and they was being left out in the cold on purpose. So they was working with the person that wasn't even really the twin in the first place. And they was spying, hoping that this manipulation was working, but it's not. It's not working. King of Pentacles. You going to jail for juggling and starting this shit. Because it didn't really have to end this way, but you took it there. When you juggled and created all these burdens. Everything you put out is what you're getting back. So if you wanted somebody to go to jail, your ass goes to jail. You wanted somebody to lose money, your ass going to lose money. If you wanted somebody to die, your ass about to die. Anything that you wanted for this person is what you finna get. You getting judgment by God for stabbing one of his divine people, two of his divine people in the fucking back. Period. And your cycle is complete. Shit, your belt might break too. Your car belt might break while you drive, and that's your motherfucking karma because you want a motherfucker to get in a car crash, and that's your faith. Whatever you projected on these divine people is what you getting back, no matter how you think about it. And that's the truth. This passion is foolish with this kingdom. It was foolish. You destroyed your whole life playing this game with somebody's faith. You was foolish. There was no victory in trying to take away from what was already set in stores. So why did you think that you could just slide off the cooler waters and take away something that God created? God did not create this divine partner for you. Because if they did, you wouldn't be going in the spiritual world and manipulating the energy. You'll have a natural telepathic connection to your divine partner. You wouldn't have to do none of this shit. Because I hear my twin conversations. Anytime they in danger, I know what the fuck is going on because I'm the high priest. And the upright, this King of Swords is feeling left down the code. Because all their secrets about what they invested in is coming out. And they want to play this blame game like it's somebody else's fault. But they the only person that chose to invest into some shit like that. The sun is out. Did nobody tell you to invest into this Leo? Or did nobody tell you to invest in all this dark manipulation for personal gain? Now you, this King of Swords and this King of Wands going to fuck the jail. For these illusions. They going to jail for death spells. That's the truth they had back. And that's why they snitched on somebody else so they didn't. Because they were selling death spells. Not as high priest for a burden. Because they paid for the death spell. And these illusions, not knowing that this bitch was lying or this nigga was lying about the truth. They didn't know that this wasn't even necessary. The strife and conflict wasn't necessary. They was paying the devil to impose. They was imposing as if they was the original. So they was showing up like they was a twin flame, but they not. This Libra and this Leo was this karmic energy that created these illusions with this Cancer. So this Cancer closed out the cycle with the wrong person based off false principle. And justice is being served because these people was lying. Yep. This Leo and Cancer was lying. They was the ones creating these illusions. And they was trying to point the finger in everybody's direction but they own. But they the only motherfuckers that's gonna have two drastic endings in their life for what they put out. Nobody else is going to take the fall for them but them. No matter what they thought about. So at the end of the day, whatever you put out is what you getting back. If you feel like a motherfucker ain't shit, and you project that shit on them, you're going to get that shit right back tenfold. Closet psychopath. Whoever this karmic energy was that was interfering, it was a closet psychopath. They always tried to make it seem like they was the victim in the situations, but they was the motherfucking people victimizing others. For real. They was trying to trade magic for money and shit. So they was trading their money for this magic to manipulate faith, but they didn't know that it was going to cost them the end and getting a reading done on you. So somebody was getting readings done on you. Divine Feminine realized another divine partner can make him or her happy too. So the Divine Feminine is realizing that another divine partner can make them happy. They can have a higher level soulmate. They don't have to be with this twin flame. Period. Because this twin flame is fucking doing false signatures and whatnot. They wasn't even the right person. So God sent in somebody that was more suitable. This Libra, imagine, this Libra, I'm going to die for sacrificing you indeed. You're fucked. So this Libra know they going to die for sacrificing this person. The karmic had no idea the cute hood chick was actually a government official. The mayor set up his own wife to die. So a mayor has set up their own wife to die. Property manager was getting fired for covering up the truth. They can no longer play mind games. Everybody knew the truth. No matter how much they tried to hide this shit. They was trying to get me caught in a scandal so I wouldn't be successful. So they was trying to get somebody caught in a scandal so they wouldn't be successful. They had a whole group of dumbass motherfuckers working with them, and now they on their own. So whoever was working with them, it was a bad investment because now they on their own. They don't got spiritual support or physical support because the truth is coming out. There's too much evidence. So this public figure had an ex-lover that was a stalker that participated in the street crimes. But they played in the office like they was legit, but they was really a dirty motherfucker behind the scenes. Is what I'm looking at. You set your own fucking wife up, go to jail because you was a part of a street organization. Every karmic connection had an expression date and their spiritual lessons. So every karmic relationship had an expiration date, and they are considered to be spiritual lessons. So this karmic partner didn't know when to let go. This tall male did not know when it was time to walk away. You did more work than you signed up for in this whole contract. Somebody tried to keep you on the back burner. Somebody tried to keep you on the back burner so they can be in the front seat. But you're a natural leader. He or she broke in trying to kill you, but you fought them off. I done spent all day money on practitioners shaking my head, and I'm still alive. So they spent somebody else's money on practitioners, and the motherfucker's still alive. So they asked me, they ass still going to jail. You know what I'm talking about? Whatever you thought you was hiding in here, niggas know what you did. The only way to break a spell is to speak the truth. My dad bought me a house when I was 8 years old. So somebody's dad had bought them a house when they was 8 years old, and somebody else thought they could take it. Somebody is going down for manipulation. So whatever energy of manipulation they was doing to try to hold on to something that wasn't theirs is why they going down. Somebody lied on you about your child. So somebody had even included somebody's child in some shit that didn't even have nothing to do with this shit. That's the truth. I knew she wasn't lying about the Prime Minister's death. He was her uncle, her mother was raped overseas. So somebody wasn't lying about this Prime Minister's death because somebody's mother was raped overseas. Home builder was hiding bodies in walls. A newly built home, serial killer at large. So it was a serial killer at large that was hiding fucking bodies in homes. I should have knew better than to trust them. So somebody was feeling like they should have knew better than ever trust these motherfuckers. The son thought I was easy. Look, hidden truth. The son thought I was an easy lick, but he robbed the mob. Not me. I never knew the truth. So this son thought somebody was an easy lick, but they didn't know they robbed the mob. You offer love to everyone and they took advantage. So you offer genuine love to everybody and they took advantage. You defeated a narcissist. So if I really died, you wouldn't have respected my wishes. I'm done with you. So somebody is back from the dead, and whatever they asked somebody to do that they didn't do, it's like karma. It's going to come back and bite them in their ass. Fear and faith to go hand in hand. So fear and faith does not go hand in hand, and all that manipulation and shit, it ain't gonna work. Somebody was living a double life and got exposed. The karma paid somebody to kidnap divine feminine. This person really had a lot of people fooled about you. Now everybody looking stupid, sick, and sad. Is the whole world dumb, man? That's how divine feminine is feeling. Stole ownership, title offline. So somebody had stole ownership of a title offline to a home that didn't even belong to them. Trusted the wrong person. So whoever this person put their trust in, they should have never did that shit. Are there challenges and obstacles? Hello. These have had problems. Somebody purchased a home by your parents. If somebody purchased a home now, it's owned by your parents, it's about to go down. So something's gonna go down, because in this bathroom, something's gonna go down with somebody. Their ass gonna fall down, they gonna die down, or something. Get grounded. Meditation is needed. Let me get a few more. Just a minute. I'll use these. You just got the victory in the spiritual realm. Somebody just got the victory in the spiritual realm. Everywhere they go, people want to know who you are, so you tell them. This dumb motherfucker had teenagers commit crimes for them. You caught the attention of a huge public figure. $1 million job offer. The U.S. government Secret Service wanted to hire you as a protection squad. So somebody wanted you to be a part of somebody's protection squad. Somebody karmic is about to get their ass whooped on the job. So somebody is going to get their ass whooped at work. Without further ado, put your feet in the grass. Slowly but steady progress. Empress embodies all elements and energies. Son killed your uncle because VP was undercover watching him and her follow her home. So somebody's son killed your uncle because VP was undercover watching him or her follow them home. So somebody killed the uncle because they were stalking. The public figure. What have you done now? We are fucked. So whatever the fuck they did, they was fucked before they even started. Now their asses is in deep regret. So what's going on, beloved ancestors? What's going on? What's going on? What's over our energy? What's over our energy? What do they need to surrender? My energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I manifest. So whatever you focus on is what you manifest. So if you're only thinking about bullshit, you manifest the bullshit. When I lean on the certainty and faith, I change my mind about the way I see the world. So when you lean on certainty and faith, you change your minds in the minds of other people and humanity on what you really think about this world. True healing occurs when I give myself permission to feel whatever I'm feeling and live below the trigger. So true healing occurs when you give yourself permission to be triggered. Because if you can go through the triggers, you can go through life with peace. You can learn from your mistakes. My fearless freedom lights up the world. So somebody who's fearless and their freedom is really lighting up the world. Let me get one more card and I'm out of here. And there we go. I am the loving energy of the universe. Somebody needs another 11 energy of the universe. If faith is changing and whatever God is offering is bringing balance to your favor, and whatever was taken will be granted, and whatever was taken will be returned to sender 100-fold. So, I hope y'all like my video. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share my work, please, and thank you. If you want to donate to my channel, it's greatly appreciated. My Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal is in the description box below. Until next time, peace.